What's up, YouTube? I'm King Shanks, and this is Droid's Finest, and I'm back with Mental Hospital 4, Alice Madness. And I know what you're thinking. Where's the game? Well, the problem is my recorder kept crashing and crashing and crashing, and I must have tried it like 100 times, and I could not, for the life of me, get it to work. So, what I've decided to do is give you a verbal walkthrough, because what the hell, why not? You know, I wanted to make an epic 40th video with the finale of that game and whatever, and it's just not meant to be. I think the game is cursed, and it just won't let me record it past that part. Anyways, what happened was, when I woke up in that room again, I had all 4 dolls, and so on the dresser right in front of me there was a battery and Alice's diary. So I grabbed Alice's diary, and then I walked out of the room, except this time it didn't lead into a hallway. It led right to a forest. And in the forest I can see Alice, and there's no other way for me to go. So I walked right up to her, and she exploded into like a white mist. And then there was a path behind her. I could go left or right. The white mist went up the left path, so I thought to myself, I'm like, you know what? I'd have to be pretty damn stupid to go up the left path. So I went to the right, and it splits, I think, 3 times. The first time I went right, and then left, and then right again. And then I came up to a graveyard, and there's a giant statue there, a huge statue at the back of the graveyard. So I walked up and I put Alice's diary at her grave, because that's what it asked me to do in the notes, in the journal. So I did that, and a giant Doberman comes up and bites me right in my face, and then I woke up in the hospital again. So this time I was in a different room, completely different. It was one of the rooms where that creepy ass cat that killed me was. And so I left that room. Well, first I picked up a battery, because there was a battery in that room. And then as I was walking out the door, there was a giant shadow man standing there right in front of me, and he ran right through me. And like my vision went all like wobbly and crazy and whatnot. And I don't know, I was like, okay, that's kind of creepy. So I left the room, turned to the right, and then there's another room on the right. And on the wall it says 45 in like neon glowing light letters, or not letters, numbers. I'm an idiot. And so, whatever, I wrote them down and kept on moving. I left there, I went down the hallway a bit more, and there's another guy standing there. And as I got close to him, a light burst, it went dark, and he was gone. So then there's another room on the right, and there was a number 21. 21 written on the wall in that room. And so I left, and I kept walking down the hallway, and this part is just like embarrassing to me. It was that friggin' water ball, or yeah, the giant water ball, the blow up ball. It made me jump. I don't know why. It just, I don't know why. I'm just a clown like that, I guess. But I kept walking past, and I came to a locked door. That's when I realized, okay, so this is where the password's for. I tried 4521, it doesn't work. I obviously, second instinct, put it backwards, 2145, and then the door did open. So when I walked through that area, there's a door ahead of me, and that's locked. So to the right there's a hallway. So I'm going down the hallway, and then out of nowhere another shadow guy comes running across the screen through the wall. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go the way that he came from. So I made a left, and that's where the door to the basement, where you come out of the basement, is. And everything is still barricaded, and that door is now locked. You can't go there. So I continued down the hallway for a bit, and I saw a blood dripping from the ceiling, and then like a body bag on the floor. And I mean, there was rooms to the side of me, but I couldn't really explore them. Right when I got to a certain point in the hallway, there was a shadow guy, and he isn't like the other ones. He's not friendly. That guy will kill you in one hit. So I was struggling with it for a while, but I figured out when he starts to chase you, if you run all the way back to where you originally came from, where you woke up in the new room, you try to go back, but you can't. The door's shut now. And so I went to there, and I was like, great, I'm dead. I turned around, and then I saw him just explode and turn into vapor in front of me. So I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but that's how I did it. That's how I made it past that guy. So I continued down the hallway until I got to where he was standing. There's a banister. You'll recognize it when you see it. But then this like giant glowing ball of ash and volcanic flames like flew out in front of me and went to the right. And now the same thing that happened with Alice, I didn't follow her because of that weird misty stuff. And this one's like dark and eviler looking, and I was not going that way. So I went to the left. And if you watch my videos, you'll know, like, I went to the left there. That's where the cat caught me and killed me. Died by a cat. So I walked through there, and then I was in the main entrance room. Except I was on the top story. And when I walked to go downstairs to the front door, Alice was in the middle of the place, on top of a dresser, just standing there looking at me. And I mean, I can't even describe the sounds. Like, what I'm doing is not giving it any credit at all, but I was panicking. I was like, I'm out of here, screw this. And I ran to the front door, and I tried to open it. Because one thing I noticed is the whole game I had the key from the beginning. And what do you know? I have no key. So I went to where the computer is, and the computer does nothing. The door to the basement that's behind the computer does nothing. When you go right and downstairs, it's the second door on the left. That's where you'll find the key. Right when I grabbed the key, it was like hell just rose up from wherever it rises up from. I guess beneath my feet, but like the music's pounding, and I didn't even see if anything was chasing me. I just ran like a bat out of hell to get out of there. Once I got out, the dogs that are originally in the beginning are still there. They haven't gone anywhere. They're still out there. So I was running, and one grabbed onto my arm, and I'm running trying to get to the car. And right when I get to the car, Alice is there. Done. And then right after, like a little news report thing pops up. It's not really a news report. It's just written on there. It's Male Mark, the guy's name in the game, been missing. His parents are worried or whatever, and they found his camera, but all the video evidence was destroyed and whatever, and he hasn't been heard from since. And that's the end. And in all honesty, I would say go out and buy this game. For 99 cents, it's amazing. What I'm saying to you guys right now doesn't give you it any justice. To see it and hear it for yourself is the only way to truly experience it. But like I said, I could not get it to record. It was just being so stubborn. I wish I could have. And if I can ever actually get it to record, I definitely will post it for you guys. But, you know, I don't know. I think this is pretty cool, just sitting by a candle telling you guys a ghost story. Oh, nah. I really wanted to do the video for my 40th, you know, a special ending, you know, Mental Hospital 4, but I don't know, I think this is pretty special too. It's not very, like, this is the first time I've ever just sat down and just talked to you guys, so I don't even know if anybody's watching me right now. I haven't released any videos. I do have 40 of them, but I haven't released any of them because, I mean, internet problems. basically we had to switch over from one supplier to another supplier and blah blah blah. But I'm gonna be starting posting them on Monday, so hopefully you guys enjoy it and you guys keep watching, and I'll see you guys in my next episode, which is either gonna be Knock Knock or what's it called? Evoland. Evoland. Yeah, Evoland. Ah, that game looks cool. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace!